What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we finished up all but one of the Akkala shrines, and then we recovered two more of Link's missing memories. In this video, it's about time we finished that last Akkala shrine, but in order to do that, we need to get a very specific item here in the Eldin region. I've marked the location of that item with the blue pin, and the shrine we're going to be going to after we get that with the purple pin. So that being said, the item that we need is a dragon scale from the red dragon. So, pretty sure I've said this before, but there are 3 dragons in the game. We've seen Nadra. She was the dragon near the Spring of Wisdom, I want to say. And now we're going to find Dinraal, which I believe is the name of the dragon in the Eldin region. There's also the Pharaon dragon, and I think that one is named like Pharos or Pharaohs, something like that. Actually kind of forgot, but we don't need to worry about that green dragon until a little bit later anyways. And by that time I will get the name correctly. So, yeah, the best way to find this dragon is by going north of like the Eldin Mountains or whatever the heck that they're called. There is a skeleton on the map, like a large dragon looking skeleton that you can see if you zoom in on the map. That's like the best area to go to. So we're going to reach that area. Then we're going to use a campfire, wait until like early morning, and we should be like right next to the dragon when it sort of spawns. And in fact, you can already see the skeleton off to my right there. So that's exactly where we're going to be going and pretty much what we're going to be doing. All we need is one dragon scale and then we'll be good to go. So really the whole process shouldn't take us that long. It's just you know, you have to find the dragon. Of course, you can pretty much get this scale anytime you see the dragon, but I know for a fact that it does spawn over in this area, so it sort of makes sense to just come here rather than traveling all over this region to look for it. There's sort of like a canyon near where we are on the map. I know for a fact that after the dragon spawns, it sort of goes through that canyon, and that area where we were riding Epona through, like between the Hebra region and the Eldin region, I believe, the dragon flies through there as well. So those are some areas that you can search for if you're looking for the dragon. But again, like I said, if you want like a guaranteed location, just come over here and you should be able to find it at around, I want to say 6 a.m. like every morning it should spawn in. Then you can just like get your scale or fang or whatever else you need from the dragon. Then you can just like move on and do whatever else that you need to do.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Alright, sweet. So we got Rivali's Gale back. That might actually come in handy, although I don't think we'll need it for, you know, hunting the scale from the dragon. We should be able to hit him just fine from the top of the Eldin Great Skeleton. So, now that we're here, like I was saying, we're kind of late because it's already like 8 a.m., so let's grab a bundle of wood real quick. We'll place it down here and make ourselves a campfire. That way we can camp out until morning. So essentially you could keep doing this over and over and over again and, you know, grind out and farm for as many dragon parts as you need. It is a little bit of a lengthy process, but it may be worth it in the grand scheme of things. I'm going to use the Great Eagle Bow because I think it has more range. Also, it does shoot like 3 arrows, so higher chance that, you know, one of them will actually hit the dragon. But now we sort of just have to wait here until 6 a.m. Thankfully, time does pass pretty quickly in the game, and there are several signs that you'll be able to sort of see and hear when the dragon spawns. So first things first, like you'll hear a pretty heavy gust of wind going by, and then of course you'll hear the music for the dragon. Then soon after you should be able to spot it, but I'm pretty sure it comes from like this direction. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled and just wait for this dragon to spawn. As soon as it does, we're gonna get that scale and then and get the heck out of here. Not exactly sure where it comes from. It might come from underneath those cliffs, or it might come from above them. I'm not too sure, but we'll find out soon enough, because it is 6 a.m. And, yeah, there's the heavy wind right on cue. So where is this guy? There's no way he already passed me. Oh, there's the music. It's starting. There he is. Oh, look at him. He's so majestic and wonderful. Now we just gotta, like, get a shot. There we go. Sweet. Hopefully that gives us a scale. Looks like it did. Fantastic. That is exactly what we need. So, just like that, we got one of Dinraal's scales. Sweet. That's really all we needed, so let's get out of here then. Let me delete this pin real quick, and then we'll quickly travel over to the shrine near the stable and make our way towards the final shrine in the Akkala region. Now, the final shrine is located pretty much next to something that is directly out of Skyward Sword. It's really, really interesting, honestly. There's also a memory there. Now, that memory is not the next one we need, so I'm actually not going to get it just yet. But, it is there, so if you're interested in picking it up, you can do that. Again, there's no reason to collect them in chronological order. I'm just sort of doing it that way. That way, you know, you guys sort of get the, I guess, best, most linear way to experience the story, if that makes any sense. Like, I think when it comes to story content, experiencing it in sort of the way that it was meant to be seen, like, in a linear fashion is okay. Because I know before I've said, like, oh, I hate how this temple or this section of the game is linear, you know, that's a bad thing. But certain things are better when they are linear. And I think when it comes to story-based cutscenes, yeah, if you experience them the way that they were intended to be, you get the best effect, since then you don't need to, like, mentally piece together the story. So hopefully that makes a little sense. And that guy's coming up right behind me, isn't he? Oh, man, please don't hit me. I'm, like, right here, dude. Oh, my gosh. I was so close. Well, we're here. I mean, this is the Spring of Power. We made it. Albeit in not the most pleasant fashion, but, yeah, this is the very same spring from Skyward Sword. Kinda cool. Now, if we, pray to this goddess statue, something interesting will happen. You have done well to find this spring. Offer Dinraal's scale received from the Red Spirit to the Spring of Power. I, Goddess Hylia, will guide you. So, just like with the Spring of Wisdom, it requires a dragon scale. Thankfully, we already picked it up, so let's just grab it real quick from our inventory and drop it right inside this spring. Your path has shown itself, now go forth. And just like that, the final shrine here in Akkala has revealed itself. Sadly, we did lose that dragon scale in the process, but you know what? Whatever, we can always get another one. So, let's head inside this spring, or shrine rather, and see what's going on. I kind of forgot what's actually inside this shrine, so we'll find out together, I guess. I'm looking forward to it. I think it might actually be a combat shrine. Not too sure, though. Actually, it does look like it is a combat shrine. Yeah, major test of strength. Sweet. You know what? Might as well get fully decked out, so we'll use the Hylian trousers. We'll get the champion's tunic and the Hylian hood. That should be good. Bow is fine, and you know what? Let me actually use the Royal Claymore, just because, again, I do kind of want to waste some of these weapons. Like, I want to open up more slots in my inventory, and we've been holding on to these things for quite a while now, so let's just use them. That way we can get rid of them and get some other newer types of weapons. Alright, so this guy's got 3,000 HP and a shield, so he's not exactly going to go down without a fight. And already, wow, our weapon broke. That's just great. Fine, I'll use the next Royal Claymore that I have then. I probably should go back over to the Woodland Tower, considering there is like a free Royal Claymore on top of that one that I can get anytime there is a blood moon. And I'm pretty sure there's been at least one blood moon since I sort of went to that tower. I'm pretty sure like I didn't even pick up the Claymore last time I was there. I just showed it off, so it should still be there for us to pick up. Anyways, this guy is down to half HP already. Not too bad, man, not too bad. Like, we did get hit by a spear weapon, but I mean, still, we've gotten a lot better at these combat shrines, like, as the game has gone along, for sure. Plus the fact that we have, like, way more HP is totally helping. But, yeah, I feel like we're definitely doing a lot better than we have in the past. That's 2 swords down already. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? We'll use the Rook's weapon. One thing I should mention, I'm not sure if I said this before, but the weapons that you get from the other champions, you can get them remade. It does cost you something, but if you go to like Zora's Domain or whatever, you can get Mipha's spear remade, or if you go to the blacksmith shop in Goron City, you can get like another version of Daruk's weapon made. So even though I am using these and kind of like running down their durability, I can just like get a new one anytime I want, so not a huge deal. And oh good, a flame spear. You know what, I don't even want this thing, so let's just get rid of it. Like, I have the flame blade and I have the flame sword, so why the heck do I need the spear? I mean, I guess I could complete this set, but it's like, I really don't need that many flame-based weapons, nor do I really like spears that much anyway, so yeah, I don't need that thing cluttering up my inventory. And hey, guess what? That is our 4th Spirit Orb. Well, I mean, we are in the Spring of Power, and there is a goddess statue here, and we do have 4 Spirit Orbs, so kind of makes sense if we trade those in, right? Like, we're here, might as well do it. Plus, like I said, guys, in the last episode, we got our 20th heart container. But, now I think it's time we go even further beyond. That way, you know, we can get our 21st heart container, just because that's kind of a big moment, you know? Normally, 20 is the maximum, but now we've done it. We've gone further than any other Link has in the past. We now have the 21st heart container. Holy crap, guys. I feel amazing right now. Alright, now that we've done that, we're basically done with this region. I see no reason to stick around here, so, you know what? What do you say we head towards this shrine? Also, check it out. 3 more regions to fill out on the map. Like, there is not a whole lot left. And, well, in just a moment, we're actually going to fill out another section on the map, because I'm going to make my way towards a new Sheikah Tower for another region. So look forward to that. We'll probably start going through some shrines in this next region as well. Now, don't worry. I did not forget about the side quests in Hateno and Akkala. I think I'm actually going to do those all in their own dedicated video, because the 2 side quests sort of play directly into one another, and I couldn't really think of a good way to show them off without, like, taking the full length of a video already. So it just sort of makes sense for me to make them their own video, I guess. Anyways, right over there, that orange blob is not a shrine. That is actually another Sheikah Tower, so that's the direction we're heading in. But, as I was saying, so yeah, those side quest videos, I probably won't count them as a Let's Play part, although they will be structured very similar to a Let's Play. But I would consider them more of like a guide video, how I made the KORAE videos, except for the fact that the side quest video is going to be fully commentated. Really the only difference is that I probably will do more editing for the side quest videos, because during the Let's Play videos, I very rarely, if at all, cut out any travel or quick travel. But, in the side quest video, I might do that because there is like a section for one of the quests where you're going to be going around Hyrule talking to various different NPCs, trying to get them all to go to like one central location. So I may do some cutting when it comes to that, or maybe if I need to grind up and collect some amount of resource, I'll do some cutting there as well. But otherwise, it should be very similar to a Let's Play video, except it's going to be more structured as a straightforward guide. Like, the Let's Play in general is supposed to be as a guide, but it's more of a start to finish type of deal, since it's much harder to target like a very specific thing in a Let's Play video, right? Since generally speaking, the goal for the Let's Play is to beat the game. So when you're trying to like dial in and focus on one specific part of the game, it's not exactly easier, and that's why making like a separate video for certain quests seems like a better idea for me, at least for this game, just because of how everything is sort of separated like that in the quest menu. So that's sort of my mentality for those types of side quests going in. Like, certainly there are shrine quests and other like smaller side quests that I've included inside this Let's Play already, but I feel like this longer one deserves its own video or sets of videos, depending on how long it takes. Anyways, enough explaining. We're basically at this tower already. This is a pretty important region, I would say, and you'll find out the name once we actually get over to the tower. So I would like to be the first to welcome you guys to Faron Tower and, of course, the Faron region. Now that we're here, let's activate the tower. Sheikah Tower activated. Scanning area. And boom, check it out. That's a large section of the map. Regional map extracted. Sweet. It's kind of funny how, like, we already have one shrine completed from way back when we were trying to complete all the shrines in the Hateno region. Now, I gotta say, Faron is probably one of the prettiest regions in the entire game. Like, I think Faron and Akkala might be some of my favorite areas just because they look so good, man. Like, Akkala has that sort of fall feel to it, whereas Faron is like this jungle feel, and oh man, if it wasn't for the fact that they rain a lot in both of these regions, like, I would say they're the best looking regions. If you get them in the sun, just enjoy the beauty of the regions because there is so much to see. Alright, so there is a shrine nearby. It's right behind the stable. There's some cracked walls over here, so let's grab our remote bombs and just blow them up because guess what? There is our shrine. So let's go inside and take this one on, shall we? There's actually a lot of shrines in this region that we will need to work through. One of them probably will take an entire video on its own just due to the nature of that particular shrine quest. And those of you who are familiar with this region probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But I am looking forward to that one. It should be kind of challenging, but also a lot of fun. In the meantime, though, we have the Halt the Tilt Shrine. This one is fairly straightforward. Just grab stasis, use it on these platforms that move back and forth, and there you go. Congratulations, you solved like 90% of this trial already. If you cut off your stasis early, it actually does recharge back faster, so I would recommend doing that like any time you can inside this shrine. Alright, so let's see what's inside this chest. We have ourselves a Knight's Broadsword. Alright, I'll take that. And you know what? I'll also take this chest because we can do a couple of things with this inside the shrine, and we will need it to pick up another chest later on. So, first things first, what we can do is, if I can actually grab this. Alright, I am not even canceling my magnesis right now. What is going on? But, yeah, if we hold this thing down using magnesis, it actually does provide enough weight to allow us to get up here without using stasis. Although I still need that chest, so, can I reach this still? Hey, there we go. Alright, that just happened to work out. So, now that we got... Can you stop letting go of the chest? Jeez. Alright, now that we have this, though, let's bring it all the way over here, and, we're pretty much going to use this seesaw platform as a catapult of sorts. So, let's lift this thing up, drop it down, and that should give us enough air to reach this chest, which contains an ancient core. Nothing too spectacular, but I guess it's worth getting. And, now let's just use stasis one last time on that platform, and we should be able to glide right over to it. There we go. And now, we are done with this shrine. Yeah, pretty straightforward, guys. Like I said, not too hard. Let's just get the Spirit Orb and get out of here. Now, we did this a lot faster than I thought we were going to, so kinda don't have, like, anything else planned for this video, but we might be able to do something else. We'll see what happens when we get out of here and load back into, like, the main world. But, yeah, I'm not too sure what else we can do to fill time. Alright, and oh great, it looks like it's thunderstorming. Well, isn't that just perfect? Technically we do need it to thunderstorm for a specific shrine, but, I really don't want to do that right now, so let's just talk to Beetle and see if it's like Customer Appreciation Day. Doesn't look like it is, though. Have you got, like, anything good for sale, my man? Let's just check. Actually, no. No, he doesn't, so never mind then. That kind of stinks. Alright, do I have anything that I want to sell to Beetle? To be honest, probably not, considering I want to save all my gemstones for that lady back in, Goron City. I have 9 topazes, but I could just save those, so yeah, you know what, I think I'm good. Thanks anyways, Beetle. I appreciate you always being here. You helped me out a lot early on, but, not so much now. Alright, so let's just do it. We'll get it over with. Let's just, stay the night in the stable. That way we can pass through this storm, and then we'll see what else we can do. Because honestly, like, right now, we're not really close to any other shrines, so we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere right now, which kind of stinks. And wait, what? Oh! Holy crud! I didn't even know this could happen! Alright, so this is the first time that I've ever gotten a blood moon when I was, like, sleeping at an inn or using a fire or something like that to pass over, you know, a night. I didn't even know that could happen in the game. That is so cool! So I guess, like, every time that I was just, like, using the fires and inns, I was just getting super lucky, because even on my personal playthrough, I never got a blood moon to occur that way. So that's pretty cool. I mean, obviously that means like a blood moon happens, so all the enemies respawn, which is less cool, but still overall I'm glad that I learned that you can't really sleep to skip over blood moons. Anyways, though, I think that is where I'm going to end off this video, so if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing, but once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.